People for Scotland is a voluntary self-collective advocacy organisation run by and for people with learning disabilities.
We meet up every month, we do activities.
We discuss about the problems that affect us.
People don't see us as a whole person, they see us as somebody who don't know anything, or don't know where we're going, or don't know what we're doing.
People just see you differently and judge you differently at times, and you have to speak louder and shout and things to get your voice heard and make yourself heard, because they don't hear you otherwise.
We don't get treated as the same as anybody else.
I don't think we do anywhere near enough to protect the rights of people with a learning disability.
By us telling our own stories about what matters to us, that I'm hoping that people will see us in a different light.
We are making this film to show what members of People First want in the new law.
We submitted a petition for a new law to the Scottish Parliament in 2019. Under the current law, people are discriminated against a lot of things.
If we do something wrong or commit a crime, we don't have a chance in court.
Every aspect of life, from relationships to employment to having their own home, they can face a number of barriers, such as in the terms of support they get, support from family, and the decision making can be taken away from them.
So support decision making is the person with the learning disability making the choices for themselves.
It's when someone supports you to make a decision you want to make.
So you go to talk to your friend or family or support worker if something is bothering you.
People with a learning disability can often end up under a guardianship, which is a breach of their human rights.
You can't do what you want, you don't have the money you want, they're constantly telling you what to do.
Because it can prevent you from being on committees and being part of a disabled person's organisation.
And I think it's important that people get asked what they want to do, not get told where to go or what they want to wear or anything.
No matter what disability it is, we are all still humans. So we need to make our own plans, make our own decisions, and our decisions should be respected.
I think decision making should be your choice with support.
The new law should be for the rights of support and decision making.
At the moment, in law, there is no current definition of what a learning disability is.
People with learning disabilities shouldn't be put in with mental health. Mental health is different from a learning disability.
A mental health condition is something that can be treated, whereas a learning disability is not a treatable condition.
If you're talking about lots of different things that might be quite confusing for people.
We want learning disability to become the focus, because when there are other conditions involved, like neurodiverse, we feel that sometimes that learning disability can be pushed aside.
The new law, when it comes into force, should be about just learning disability, and people's needs and rights have to be supported.
One thing that should be included in the bill is creating more opportunities for people to find adequate places for people to live. and also they feel like they're an environment where they can get on with people that they're living with.
So yeah, people with learning disabilities, they've got a right to make their relationships, make a family, and plan their own lives. And even if they give birth to children, their children shouldn't be taken away from them.
The new law should include all the recommendations that's in the United Nations of Conventions of Persons with a Disability.
We want a law that protects all of our human rights, like all our citizens.
It's important because it would give us the opportunity to live a better, healthier, normal life.
Only real change can be achieved by a new law for people with learning disabilities.